Today we will be providing a few updates on some 90 Day Fiancé cast members. We will be talking about the continuation of Mike and Jimena's online drama, Ben's shocking justification for his arrest, and Memphis's pregnancy timeline. 34-year-old New York State native Mike was crushed and angry during the penultimate episode of Before the 90 Days Season 5. On that episode, Mike's fiancée Jimena ended things with him and told him he couldn't stay at her house. Mike accused Jimena of using him for money.
Ya se acabó esta relación, no más.
This only reinforces the fact that you were using me for money. Because right now, you're cold and calculated. I really don't like confrontation at all, but I needed to speak up for myself more, because I kind of feel like Jimena has been taking advantage of me. I really feel like I'm treated like a third-class citizen on this trip. So it comes to a point where I really just can't take it anymore.
Once Jimena broke things off with Mike, she offered to pay him to stay at a hotel, as she didn't want him to stay at her house.
No quiero hacerte daño. Nuestra relación se terminó y ya. No quiero que te quedes en la casa. ¿Te pago el hotel?
However, Mike refused to leave the house, saying it's his right to stay there since he's paying the rent. After confronting Jimena, Mike proceeded to call her some negative names.
Makes me feel like that nothing else mattered to her besides the money that I was sending her. For all I care, she can be a freaking adult entertainment model for all I care. She's a mean, evil, cold bitch. Hija de puta.
In one of our previous videos, we mentioned that Mike had apologized for saying those words during his live on social media. During the episode, Jimena's sister insinuated that Mike was a virgin before his relationship with Jimena.
Es la primera mujer que él tiene, entonces aún no está, o sea, no sabe nada para tener una pareja, no sabe qué.
Mike, however, denied being a virgin in the past. He also claimed he did have a girlfriend once, in 2017. While on the show, he claimed his last relationship was in high school. Nonetheless, he might have lost some credibility. Previously, we spoke about how Mike not only denied meeting Jimena on a webcam, but also pretended that he didn't even know what it was. However, Jimena confirmed on an episode of 90 Day Fiancé that she indeed met Mike on a webcam.
What kind of modeling job are you going to work for? Are you going to go back to that adult internet job?
¿Y qué pasa cuando estés trabajando?
Antes de yo conocer a Mike, yo comencé a trabajar de modelo webcam y así fue como lo conocí a él, a través de la página. Ahí se siente un poco incómodo de que se supiera que yo lo había conocido por una página de modelo webcam, pero la verdad es que estaba siempre, todos los días estaba ahí.
Jimena being a webcam model gives us an insight into why Mike was so eager for her to stop working and provide for her. Though Jimena was so out of love with Mike, she decided she would rather go back to work than be with him. The 90 Day Fiancé fans were shocked with Mike's behavior, saying he was out of line. According to the fans, Mike forced himself to stay at Jimena's, was trying to use her and humiliate her. Although there were a few viewers who tried to defend Mike. Following the episode, Mike took to his Instagram stories, where he shared a message with his fans about mental health and the negative effects of social media on those in the limelight. Mike wrote, quote, "Mental health is real, and everyone has a breaking point. All the memes and internet jokes have lasting effects." Although Mike didn't specify if he was speaking about himself or making a generalized statement, he went on to talk about the long-lasting effects of deriding comments. Mike added, quote, "We need to stop pretending that people can take ridicule and abuse all day, every day, non-stop, on blogs, socials, TV, and that articles won't break anyone down on a long enough timeline." Interestingly, previously Mahogany accused Mike himself of sharing a meme she didn't like. According to Mahogany, it took a toll on her mental health. It is unclear if Mike's post referred to 90 Day Fiancé's fans' posts or Jimena's as well. Jimena did post a clip from Mike's cameo where he had a sort of an incident. However, she promptly removed the post and apologized. Some fans argue that Mike very much wasn't against the negative online comments when it was Jimena who was the target of those. However, as public's opinion about Mike shifted, he began to talk about those negative comments on social media. Jimena also went live recently to spill some more information. According to the Colombian native, she asked Mike why he didn't have any girlfriends back in the States, and Mike told her that he considers women in the United States to be fallen women. Jimena also claimed that TLC did film footage of Mike getting physical during their argument. However, for some reason, the alleged footage did not make the final cut. Meanwhile, Mike claims that everything we saw during Before the 90 Days penultimate episode was untrue and edited by the production. Mike threatened to expose the production for the creative liberties they took when editing, and he said he would provide receipts. He also threatened self-harm on social media. We spoke recently about 90 Day Fiancé's Ben being arrested in March of 2022. The former pastor's arrest stemmed from a probation violation related to his September 2020 arrest, where he was charged with 1 count of OUI and 1 count of driving while license suspended. Ben was sentenced to 18 months of probation in January 2021 after entering a guilty plea for the OUI, but he failed to appear in court at a February 2022 hearing pertaining to a violation, causing the bench warrant to be issued. Ben explained, quote, "I received 18 months probation, community service, counseling, fines, educational courses, and random testing for weeks and weeks. I met all the requirements and never had a positive test." When Ben was arrested in March on a warrant, he was released the same day as his arrest, with his bail set to $10,000. Ben was sentenced to 15 days of community service and 24 months of probation on March 21st. While he was ordered to spend 2 days in jail, he was credited with time served. According to Ben, the reason for his no-show at a violation hearing in February was because he changed his address. Ben explained to In Touch as to why he was charged with OUI in the first place. Quote, "In September of 2020, I went to help a homeless couple living at a Red Roof Inn, and when they offered me a little plastic cup of wine, I stupidly accepted. When I left, I felt so tired, I stopped at a hotel for the night and completely lost the next 24 hours. Apparently, they had spiked the drink. Following the most recent arrest, Ben was let go from his position at Michigan Lupus Foundation. Previously, Ben claimed that one of the reasons why he went on 90 Day Fiancé was to bring awareness to this autoimmune disease.
How has it been so far? How would you describe your experience?
You know, I expected it to be pretty brutal. You know, people are going to have very strong opinions, but I'm kind of made for that. So I'm good. You know, I don't mind it. It also, you know, serves my purpose of having a platform for the things that I care about, like the Michigan Lupus Foundation and raising awareness for people with lupus. There's good and bad in everything, but I choose just to really focus on the good.
Ben told In Touch that his firing, quote, "will serve to humble me and allow greater growth in me as a person." The former executive director says that he doesn't blame his foundation for letting him go. When the public, including the board members of my charity, first heard of my arrest, it was falsely reported that I had been picked up late at night for drunk driving. While the truth was far less dramatic, the damage had been done. Interestingly, 90 Day Fiancé fans found out that during Ben's tenure at Michigan Lupus Foundation, only 2.5% of raised funds went to actual charity. Apart from his legal issues, Ben has also been dealing with several liens placed on his Warren, Michigan property over the years due to non-payment of property taxes. Now unemployed, Ben also confirmed in an interview to Entertainment Tonight that he will not pursue his modeling career.
But there are some people who think that you're here to pursue your modeling and acting career. What do you say to those fans?
As far as my modeling career, like in Detroit, it's very, very limited. Like I work maybe 4 or 5 times a year. And I've got an agency, that gets me work every once in a while. But I actually, not too long ago, just called them up and shut it down and just said, I'm really not interested in doing that anymore. I don't want to spend my time like that. It doesn't interest me. It's not something I want to pursue.
On a recent episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Memphis revealed that she got pregnant with Hamza's baby during her trip to marry him in Tunisia.
I'm pregnant.
Pregnant?
Yes.
What?
The last couple of days, I've been waking up feeling a little nauseous and not quite like myself. So before Hamza woke up in the morning, I snuck out and went to the pharmacy so that I could get a pregnancy test. I was not trying to get pregnant on this trip, but we weren't taking a lot of precautions. So, we knew that this is something that can happen.
This revelation made a lot of fans suspicious about the pregnancy timeline. During her first appearance on Before the 90 Days, Memphis noted that she was intending to stay in Tunisia for 3 weeks in total.
Well, that's why I'm not going to marry him right off. I'm going to go down there for a week and then we get married the second week and then we have like a honeymoon season for the 3rd week.
A lot of fans started to doubt Hamza's paternity of the baby, saying that Memphis's pregnancy was detected too early. However, it's quite possible, providing that Memphis would have to have gotten pregnant during her first encounter with Hamza, as modern pregnancy tests can detect a positive result up to 6 days before the next period.
Right now, I'm only 3 weeks pregnant. And I'm already totally exhausted. And now I'm going to be going home. And reality is really hitting me that Hamza is not going to be there to support me, to help me.
When Memphis said she was 3 weeks pregnant, she most likely counted that since the day of her last period. Memphis herself confirmed on social media the rumors that the baby is not Hamza's are false. In response to some bloggers saying that Memphis got pregnant with another man, Memphis posted the following: "Why can't you guys read? Every single day people are taking things the wrong way. Why in the heck would I be pregnant by someone else?" She also posted the following in her Instagram stories: "I didn't confirm I was pregnant by anyone else. Stop these lies." Moreover, Memphis implied that she wasn't in Tunisia for just 3 weeks. When somebody asked Memphis on social media if she had been in Tunisia for longer than 3 weeks, she replied with mouth shut emoji and winking emoji. Hamza posted on his social media to confirm that Memphis's trip was actually longer than presented to be on the show. He said that the trip took a month and provided the dates January 8, 2021 to February 3rd. Hamza shared a sweet photo to his social media of him and Memphis with the pregnancy test. By all means, it looks like Hamza is confident that the baby is indeed his. Please consider liking this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.